Now it is time to love your mornings. It is estimated that nearly 90% of people who make New Year's resolutions give up before January is over. Why do we bother? But we do have a secret weapon, our master motivator. Today, contributor Allie Love is here with inspiration to help us stay committed. Allie, good morning.
Good morning. What an intro.
Yes.
What the pressure. I mean,
we need you to help us make our resolutions stick.
Yes.
I mean, how do we do it?
Well, first off, I will say, reminder that small changes create huge impact. So whatever your resolution is, these are going to be supportive small changes that can have great impact on you sticking to those resolutions. Number one thing I will say is you need a visual reminder. We talk about this all the time. You know I'm a huge fan of Post-it notes. Bathrooms are where you go. On your mirror, you take soap, you take whatever you need, you write it in soap, you can take it in marker, you can put a Post-it note, but you visit your restroom in your home quite often, so write on the mirror a message.
What does that say?
You can, this is just like smile more, right? It's just a reminder. Yeah, and you can wipe it off, but it's a simple thing. It's a reminder, it's accountability. Speaking of accountability buddy, having a group text and making sure they know they're your accountability buddy, but texting them daily to make sure, hey, I'm not feeling it today, need motivation, and/or being somebody's cheerleader. You can see here, Bex Gentry is one of the Peloton instructors. She's a great motivator. She's somebody that reminds me, like, you got this. You can keep going. You can do it. Because I don't always want to work out.
Yeah.
Who does?
Too.
I know.
Who
You're
does?
just like us.
And then, of course, most importantly, picture your progress. Throughout the day, we forget all the work and energy we put into working towards a resolution or a goal. So take photos of the food. Sometimes it's hard to get up and get dressed, and maybe that's your resolution.
Yeah.
Take photos of your clothes and go back at the end of the day and watch all the things you've done, because you've done a lot in a day, but you got to give yourself credit.
Allie, let's move on to this, because a lot of folks, their resolution is to basically just eat better, eat cleaner. How do you do that?
It's the most common resolution, and I don't hate it. I love it so much. I will say the first thing that I want to bring up, and it's getting its moment, baby, on social media, protein. Protein. We talk a lot about intuitive eating, which is important, but it's also important to understand what your body needs to feel good. Protein gives you energy. Protein doesn't just mean meat, right? You can get protein in tofu, in eggs, legumes, nuts, chickpeas. There's a lot of ways to do it. On average, women about 46 grams, men about 56 grams. But it's important to know, what does your body need and what makes you feel good, and to make sure you have energy. Another thing is cooking from scratch. Now, I probably lost half of you when I said that, because who has the time? Not I. But what I will say is I have a theory. I am a huge fan of a one-pot wonder. Put a bunch of stuff that you have in your kitchen in a pot, and my theory is at least half of the stuff in that pot will be good for you.
That's true.
Right? Will be good for
a
you.
one-sheet pan dinner.
Yes, you do. I mean, come through.
Throw a vegetable and a protein
Exactly.
in there.
Half of it, at least half, if not all. My friend Emma made me chili. All of it was good for me. And then also cookbooks. Find yourself doable cookbooks. Love to Eat is a great one. I follow.
That Al Roker cookbook.
That's
Al
right.
Roker has a great
Recipes to live
cookbook.
by.
Yes. Jackie Saldana is an influencer, food influencer, who's great. Food prep is awesome. So following those things, is important to make sure you're eating
And a lot
healthy.
of folks are like literally looking in their fridge and just using their AI and saying, hey, I've got this, and this. What can I make?
What can I make?
Boom.
And make it easy. I'm about easy. Again, small changes, huge impact. Another thing I believe, what you put in your mind, my friends, will come out of your mouth. What you put in your mind will come out of your mouth.
Okay.
Yes, and sometimes you got to close that mouth and understand what's in the mouth. Silence. Putting on headphones. Get quiet. Really get weird with your silence. Find a place where you can just put on headphones or just block out the noise. We always say, listen to our gut when we have to make big decisions. I don't know how my gut sounds if I don't listen to it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just one of those things. Another thing to keep in mind in terms of figuring it all out, podcasts, putting in your mind some good things. We have The Mindful Kind, and also the Lazy Genius is one of my favorites, Simple Hacks to Life. Really good episodes. And the last thing I will say, we talk about meditation. Don't let it fall by the wayside. If Jessica Biel can eat food in the shower, you can meditate in the shower.
Amen.
Why not? Get weird with it and make it easy, make it small. Huge impact.
And here's the thing. I love the fact that we have fake phones.
I knew you were going to do this.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I said he's going to pull those things
They
off.
look real, though.
They really do. Wow.
I should give this to my kids. Here you go.
Oh my
Here's
gosh.
that phone you wanted.
They'll be a little upset.
A phony phone.
They'll give you the silent treatment.
I'll take it.
Allie, thanks so
I'll
much.
take it.
It's so loud in my house.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.